of Anambra youth are not happy as regards Tinubu visit.
And I'm not happy because I'm an Anambra youth too. Go on. We are not happy. Tinubu has never created any employment in that regard in Igbo state, Igbo land. In Anambra state, there's no federal government project in that state that warranted that Tinubu should go to Anambra and Soludo give him a parcel of land. For what? Tinubu is just mocking us. He went to Igbo land to mock us, to buga for us. Oh, lo, let me show you. Oh, lo, buga, oh. Buga, oh. Tinubu went to Anambra state to buga. But I thank God so much that after he descended from River Niger, the Niger Bridge, Tinubu will begin to see forest of skyscrapers from Onitsha down to where Anambra ends. Modern houses, not hot. Not those rusted zinc in Osun State. Abeokuta. Tinubu will actually see it that those are individual efforts. From their blood, they made money. They work hard and achieve what Tinubu has seen today as the most developed states of the Federation. We use our money, we use our strength. We use entrepreneurship to develop Igbo land. Nothing concerns federal government in Igbo land. Anambra State is a giant that you can never hang on the air. They are very jealous of us because we are like elephants. You cannot hang elephant on the air. So what are you asking me? Tinubu went to Igbo land and Anambra to mock us now. Not to mock us. That's mockery. But I thank God that the youths are there. The youths that are thinking like myself. We think alike. We think likewise. That's why they are telling him, we are not happy. You released Igbo your brother and left him and the Kanu there. So what is up? What is up? You released Igbo because Igbo is your brother. You left him and the Kanu. Because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo. Truth better told. We are not hiding anything. The truth. I don't abuse anybody. I'm saying my own opinion. It does not matter who is in charge. Whose government is this? This is under the watch of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Is Tinubu from north? Is he not from south? Are we not southern Nigeria? South, Ndoni, but Igbo Kwanu, Igbophobia. Igbo Kwanu, Igbophobia. Igbo Kwanu, Igbophobia. All of them that hate Igbo race. There's a way God is asking all of you. Yes, they hate Igbo race and Igbo race is still waxing strong. He visited Anambra, he saw by himself. He has never gotten inside the interior part of Anambra. That is Agwata, Onitsha, Oka zonal. He has never gone inside the interior, the developed area, topography, region of Anambra State. They would allow him to visit Innocent Madoka. Yes, Innocent produces local automobile, local cars, Nigerian manufacturer. Made in Nigeria car is the official car used in Central African Republic, manufactured by Innocent. Why shouldn't Tinubu at least approve it for federal civil servants in Nigeria? Why not making Innocent car official car of the Federation? Because of what? Igbo Kwanu, Igbophobia. They don't want Igbo to move forward. That's why no seaport is working in Igbo land. They don't want Igbo to move forward. That's why they could not dredge River Niger for us to receive container direct from Japan. They don't want Igbo to move forward. That's why Calabar Deep Seaport is wasting. Tinubu is visiting Anambra State and they are telling me that Soludo is the governor. That is the governor. Alesot is dredging Apga State, both dry and seaport. Very soon, international port is going to start working there. And if they actually resist or stop Alexoti, we are going to international criminal court. We will sue them to world court. You don't want Igbo man to go, leave him to go. Development, no. Why are you drawing us backward? I don't care. He visited Igbo land, Anambra State, and from Anambra State, and I don't care. That does not remove or add any value to me. That visit. Soludo might give APC to Anambra State, but what happened? Come what may. November is the D-Day. Let us see how Soludo will do it. Anti-Igboist. Anti-Igboist. Soludo anti-Igboist.
Soludo doesn't have a challenge. He doesn't have a challenge.
That has continued to agitate the minds of our people is the need to allow even ground for the people of Southeast. Let them be treated as equals in Nigeria. Let them be carried along in the Nigerian project. Nigeria can only thrive where nobody is left behind. Our people have been left behind for too long. There's no point going through the litany of marginalizations we have been subjected to. But there are recent ones that will need urgent attention. The president must do something about. Nigerian government has continued to modernize the Nigerian railway system in Nigeria. It is only in this part of Nigeria that we don't have a functional railway system. We have been left behind. Nigeria has gone on as if this southeast is not part of Nigeria. Our railway system has remained analog or narrow gauge rail. Nigeria has moved on to all parts of Nigeria with standard gauge rail. And to make it worse, there's no rail line that is functional in the southeast of Nigeria.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
But Senator Ume has come and said he told Tinubu that he's not happy with his government.
Senator Ume is happy. Is right.
He said Tinubu and his government have not done the right thing by at least giving them railway system.
Thank you.
Giving the youth employment.
Nothing.
So he told you when he visited Anambra.
After the annual expenditure, after the budget, Tinubu says nothing is going to southeast. They should wait.
But same Tinubu was given a chieftaincy title today. If they're not happy with it, so what are they giving him?
Chieftaincy title. What kind of chieftaincy title is that?
The word
the ancestors, the Igbo ancestors, our fathers, Chukwukabiama, our forefathers, our ancestors, Azik, Jacob. Are you listening to me? They are not in support of that chieftaincy title. Chieftaincy title Igbo Kwenu.
He also begged for a plot of land.
Igbo phobia.
Tinubu loves the Igbos. He begged for a plot of land.
He don't like Igbo. He don't like Igbo. He said Tinubu like Igbo. When Obi won an election, Tinubu would have backed down and leave Obi to rule.
But it's not for
that.
INEC declared him as the winner.
Look at us now. We don't be like people who fear truth. We don't fear truth now. Look at people like us. Look at Very dark man has entered there and come out. Look at people like us. Nnamdi Kanu is still there, waxing strong. Look at people like us. We don't tell lies. Look at people like us. Yusuf, that woman. What do you call that woman? Aicha Yusuf. These are people that are telling the truth. Aboti. Look at Aboki. Aboti is saying the truth. Look at Natasha. Natasha came out. Obuaga's wife. And say the truth. The whole world sees it. We can never hide the truth anymore. Time has come. When everybody wants to know one's right in Nigeria, we can't hide the truth.
We can't hide the truth.
Yes, we can't.
Okay, although
we cannot hide the truth.
Okay, although we've seen a lot of Anambra youth also see protest as against the price.
Anambra youth has right. The youth have right to protest against injustice of this current administration. Nothing good has come from federal to Igbo land, let alone Anambra state. Why shouldn't they protest? It is their right.
Okay, but when Tinubu came, we saw people happy, even singing for him that Tinubu na our papa be this.
Now money.
So why did
they bought them with money?
Are you saying they bought them with money? From the airport, they were singing Tinubu
overnight. Carry lantern. We call it carrying lantern in Igbo land. Opuleke, JKL Faego. He used lantern. Go share money for them. Soludo na Tinubu na kuch papa. Now their papa na anyway. Now their papa. It doesn't concern me. But I'm telling you that truly Anambra people would never have sang such music. It's a lie. I'm telling you, they stage it. I'm from Anambra State. We think alike, all of us.
But if you say Soludo has not done well, Soludo listed the project he has done. He said the last time Jonathan came to Anambra in 2012, that what he also commissioned
Soludo is my governor. Soludo has never done anything in Anambra State. Which projects now? Soludo should have continued from where Obiano and will be stopped. He left what he will do, initiating Udogachi, Aguna Chamber. Which Aguna Chamber? Which tiger that is what is protecting or securing the community? The meaning of Aguna Chamber. Which tiger is securing the community in Anambra State? Which chamber?
Anambra is
Soludo no waiting in the talk. Okay, which community where Aguna Chamber they protect now? Fulanis are still killing, murdering, unaliving, disaliving Anambra people in their various forests and bushes, even farmlands. What are you saying? Okay, Soludo is just using this lopsided project, lopsided boastful, boasting of projects, uncompleted, unimplemented projects, state projects that are imaginary, just imagination. It's just creating, unseen, let me use the word abstract, abstract projects that could not be held with hand. I don't know what you understand. All those stories are abstract. Yes, imaginary projects. Igbo na ekwenu, Igbophobia. They that hate Igbos, instead of allowing us to cry, they are crying our cry. Tinubu's visit, anyway, is political. And it is good for the politicians. We are the Anambrans. We don't play politics. We are professionals on entrepreneurship. Business to make money is what God has given us as our destiny. I don't care. And someone visiting Anambra State, on getting to Anambra State, someone as a governor begin to tell lies, creating many unimaginary, projects that have been done, achieved, and implemented. If you ask me, those are abstract stories. I listen to me. Stories that are meant for the fairies. Fairy stories. Are you listening to me? It is a creation of man. Man created it. Imaginary stories. It is literary. Literary stories is an imagination someone created and they begin to look so physical and tangible. Lacuna is a lacuna. Lies.
Okay, but we saw Soludo openly, give support to Tinubu for 2027. How do you think that Peter Obi will feel that his brother
Which gift?
openly declare support for Tinubu?
It doesn't matter.
How do you think that Peter Obi will feel as regards this?
Soludo declaring for Tinubu is Soludo's opinion. Let me tell you, whatsoever man does in his lifetime, he either reaps it while he is alive or his children do. Whatsoever a man does while alive, he either reaps it while he is living or when he is gone. And when he is gone, his children or offspring might repeat. Soludo endorsing Tinubu against our own choice with the Anambrans is a personal thing. Oga, the repercussion will never come to my family. No. Living, backing out from Apga, the party that Ojukwu anointed before going to Beyond. Leaving that party amounted to spiritual repercussion. Repercussion. Whatsoever a man does while alive, it can actually spring up when he is gone. And who are the beneficiaries this time? His offspring. His offsprings. You don't know what is going on? Have you not heard the story of the John F. Kennedys? If you see the kind of tragedy that fell on that family in 1965-63, 63-65, John F. Kennedy was shot. And after John F. Kennedy was shot, another Kennedy sprang up again as he was campaigning. Robert F. Kennedy was again shot. What are you saying? There are things going on against the Kennedys spiritually. John Flair, a vice president to George Bush, the George Bush II, I think, with gray hair. The mom is still alive. He dies. Tragic death. Something might start, crawling, following you spiritually, and you won't know it. As a result of what you did sometimes ago. Soludo turning his back on Ikem Banewi, leaving our party, Apga, endorsing APC. Jesus. Do you want me to spit on camera? Apga is our party in Anambra State. And if anybody turns his back on Apga, he has turned his back against his destiny. A man can never stand against the destiny of his chi. Apga is our destiny in Anambra State. Ohamadike's party, Eze Igbo Bulubulu, Ojukwu Igbo Niile, he owns that party, Apga. And Soludo turned his back on Apga. Aguna Chembe Echeteria, Nkudo Nachi Echete Soludo. Soludo must face the repercussion. Yes.
But what if Apga don't have a suitable candidate? You can't blame him for that. Because
Apga has. Let me land before you bury me. Listen and listen good. Obi, a product of Apga, the most outrightly performed governor in Anambra State since inception of that state. Antonio Chefu did not perform like Obi. John Atopera from Benue State did not perform like Obi. Oba Abiaska did not perform like Obi. Chief Jim Ifeanyi Chukwuobodo did not perform like Obi. Chimaroke Mbaduju could not perform or equate Obi's performance in Anambra State. Ngige, of all people, though his tenure was short-lived as a result of electoral malpractices, he could still not at least equate his performance with Obi. Listen and listen good. The previous governor, predecessor to Charles Soludo, Obiano, could not at least equate Obi's performance. But Obiano tried. He outperformed Charles Soludo. And from Anambra State, I'm giving you the accurate narrative of what transpired in that state, both in past and in present. Oga, we are like Iroko. You can't sow us. You can't plant us. We don't have seed. We just evaporate from the earth. And we are elephants that can never be hung on the wind. Oga, this is a song of the general. And I'm the one that is compiling it.
Okay, but lastly, if President Tinubu finally grants the Southeast and Anambra in particular, a good railway system, give the youth employment and good road, do you think that the Anambrans will have a change of mind?
Impossible.
Just like what Senator May said.
Impossible. Igbo hate, Igbo abhorrence, Igbo na ekwanu, Igbo phobia. Do you know that the meaning of Igbo phobia is Igbo sickness? There are some people, anytime they hear Igbo, you talk Igbo, they will start fidgeting. That is called Igbo phobia. They have phobia for Igbo nature. Oga, Nigeria has never given Anambra State any project, any developmental employment project. Never. It has never happened in Anambra State. It has never happened in Anambra State. So, if anybody is telling you that Federal will develop Anambra State, this is a lie. It is a lie. Federal has never had Anambra State in mind to develop it or to give the youths over there employment. No, never. No, never. Oga, they don't have the plan of bringing good projects, both developmental and employment, into Igbo land. All they know is drawing us backward, even blocking all our ways. Commerce and industry that Igbo man is well known for. I think we are going to pause here.
Thank you very much. The need to allow even ground for the people of Southeast. Let them be treated as equals in Nigeria. Let them be carried along in the Nigerian project. Nigeria can only thrive where nobody is left behind. Our people have been left behind for too long. There's no point going through the litany of marginalizations we have been subjected to. But there are recent ones that will need urgent attention. The president must do something about. The Nigerian government has continued to modernize the Nigerian railway system in Nigeria. It is only in this part of Nigeria that we don't have a functional railway system. We have been left behind. Nigeria has gone on as if this Southeast is not part of Nigeria. Our railway system has remained analog or narrow gauge rail. Nigeria has moved on to all parts of Nigeria with standard gauge rail. And to make it worse, there's no rail line that is functional in the southeast of Nigeria. It is very deplorable. So it is like we have been crying out for this. Nothing has happened. I have done 2 motions on this in 2 separate sessions. One in 2018 and one in 2023. And another one in 2024. So there is no way we can pretend over these things. These are things that go to the heart of the Igbo people. If we cannot have a functional railway system here, and others are moving with speed, modern trains, modern coaches, modern tracks, it shows that something is wrong. And this Eastern Railway line is one of the oldest railway lines in Nigeria, running from Port Harcourt to Maiduguri. So you can imagine what it is that Nigeria is moving with this space and nobody is talking about this infrastructure. That is number one. The number two is that our youths are roaming the streets. They don't have equal opportunity with other Nigerian youths. You know, they have to get employment, access to employment. Our youth should have access to employment. The president should open the way for the youths of Southeast Nigeria to get employment in this country. They've been so discriminated against, and we should stop pretending about these things. It's responsible for even the insecurity we have in our zone. Because even university graduates have been frustrated to the point that some of them have taken to things that are not global to survive. So we want equal opportunity for the Southeast youths in Nigeria. Let them get employment, let them get access to empowerment programs of government. That's the way to bridge the gap. And again, what will I tell you about the other infrastructural deficits we suffer in terms of roads and so on and so forth. So now that the president came to Nigeria, like we have came to Anambra State, like we say, he should not pass us by. He must come to Macedonia, he must come to Anambra State and listen to our people. We have the case of Nnamdi Kanu that has been there. Yes. It is a very short test in the minds of the Igbo people, the Southeast people. Yes, many people have been given presidential pardon over even treasonable felonies they have committed. But Nnamdi, the case is there, languishing either in DSS cell or being harassed from one court to another. So many people have been pardoned. Showore was pardoned for treasonable felony. Yes. He was set free. Sunday Obuho was set free from treasonable felony. What is different from Nnamdi Kanu, who is also acknowledged to be a freedom fighter, somebody who is fighting for his people, agitating for his freedom, that he is asking for equal treatment for his people, and he's being subjected to such hardship. These are the things when we see them. Some of us who are ready to speak will speak it without reservation. We don't pretend. Government of Nigeria should be available to everybody. We, the Igbos, should be given that due respect, due privileges, due to them, citizenship rights, everything. So let's not exhaust everything today. I'm in the National Assembly, I'm in the Senate, and I know that it is pinching us very hard because we experience this injustice every day at the center of Nigeria, and we don't want it to continue. Let Tinubu change the gear. He should be in a position to show the way. Some people led with a nepotic mind, you know, they are gone. For him that is the president of Nigeria today, he should show the way and change the course of history by being there for everybody. Let President Tinubu be there for everybody in Nigeria, not Igbo people. Everybody in Nigeria, I repeat it, let every part of Nigeria get carried along in the affairs of government. That's the only way we can build that unity. That's the only way we can build that peace. That's the only way we can build that collaboration and understanding in the Nigerian project. So as he has come, and I bid him farewell when he's going back, let him carry in his mind that our people are not happy. Igbo people are not happy. We're not pretending about it. Anybody who is waving, telling you that he's happy, is pretending. So but the president has the opportunity to change the course of things. He can do it. He was a freedom fighter when the Nadeko was being pushed around. He fought for justice. So that justice should remain in his mind. You know the Nigerian national anthem, which says, God help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed. Even if 10 people are being oppressed in Nigeria, it's a failure on the part of government. Nigeria should be built on a pedestal of justice where no man is oppressed. So the Igbo people and indeed all parts of Nigeria, they need to be carried along in the affairs of government.
Thank you.